guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a get ready with me sit down chit chat edition. So if you guys are interested in watching this, then please keep on watching. But if you're new here, hi, my name is Joy. I do beauty, fashion, and lifestyle related videos. So if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, and don't forget to hit the little notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a video. So grab your coffee or your tea and let's get started. I'm seriously always so thirsty these days. Like, I drink water all day now. It's like, I know it's like good for you, and I've never really been a water drinker. And I did post something on Instagram yesterday, so if you're not following me, my handle's below. Make sure to follow me. Alright, so anyways, the first thing I'm going to do is prime my skin, and I'm going to go ahead and use my Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. No surprise there. And basically, I'm just going to dot it all over, you guys. I'm just going to do this much, and I'm going to take some under here as well. I'm just going to put it all over. Okay, so for foundation, I'm going to go ahead and use my Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. This is currently my favorite. I've been using it every single day just because it's super easy. You just, oops, Joy, what's the dealio there? It's just super easy. You just swipe it all over and then blend it with a brush. It makes my life so less complicated. I'm going to go in and use my Bobbi Brown Full Coverage Face and Touch-Up Brush. And I'm just going to blend this sucker. But yeah, anyways, I don't think I've ever done a Get Ready With Me Chit Chat edition. So it's almost kind of like, what do I talk about? So let's see. Let's start off with, a lot of people were asking, Joy, are you still in the makeup industry? Do you still do makeup? Do you still work for Bobbi Brown? And I've answered some of them, but I haven't really done like an update. Okay, so going back, I pretty much have been in retail or cosmetics for the last 15, 16 years. So I worked for Clinique Cosmetics, I've worked for Bobbi Brown Cosmetics, and so last year around the same time I decided I wanted to try something different, kind of challenge myself and see what else is out there for me to do as far as career-wise goes. So I decided to, and it was hard, you guys, because I was completely passionate about what I did. I loved Bobbi Brown. I loved working for the brand. So I left, I ventured, I tried something different and realized that wasn't for me. So yeah, so now I'm here. So yeah, I definitely left Bobbi Brown on good terms. You know, I put in a 2 weeks notice. It was all gravy. It was just a really hard decision for me, actually, because it's something I didn't want to do, but then I was like, maybe I should. You know, kind of like that notion, take a chance, you never know. And yeah, so sometimes you just have to do it and then see where it takes you. For concealer, we're going to go in with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I use the color Ginger in case you guys were wondering. And honestly, I'm almost out of this stuff. And I'm just going to go in with my beauty blender and just blend this sucker out. But yeah, so if you guys are wondering, do you ever want to go back to cosmetics, Joy? I actually do want to go back into cosmetics. But I'm just kind of playing it by ear and just have everything kind of fall into place, actually. It's just, I'm in a point in my life where it's like, do I want to do that again? Or do I want to build an empire? Or do I want to do something else? And what I mean by build an empire is maybe create a brand for myself and see what comes out of it. Whether it's YouTube or, you know, social media, whatever the case is. I'm pretty much a sponge. I am learning, I'm growing, and learning in that aspect of of this, like this whole YouTube thing. And but anyways, that's a whole nother conversation there. Alright, so I'm just going to dust a little bit of powder to set everything, and I'm using the BOBBI Brown Sheer Finish Pressed Powder in the color Warm Natural. And I'm almost out. I'm just going to kind of press my brush into my skin, just so that way everything gets locked in. Because I'm pretty dry, honestly, but I do get super shiny in my T-zone, so I have to make sure that I'm really locking in the powder. Okay, so I'm also going to go in with my Hourglass, what is this? The Ambient Lighting Powder in the color Radiant Light. And we're also going to dust this all over. Okay, so for bronzer, I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury FILMSTAR Bronze and Glow. And this is basically a face sculpt and highlight duo. So we're going to bronze. This is kind of a subtle bronzer, but I like it just because it looks natural on the skin. Do a little bit on the nose. Very subtle nose contour. Whoa, I'll blend that. Looks a little harsh, Joy, but we'll blend it. I'm just gonna take this beauty blender, kind of blend out where it's kind of harsh a little bit. I am gonna be baking. This little fella decided to pop out of nowhere today. I'm like, what? Okay, we're gonna do a little baking situation. I don't know, I can't believe I'm like baking these days. Like I always told myself, I don't, like who has time to bake? I do. Now I do. Anyways, so I'm just gonna take my little beauty blender and we're gonna bake with it. Like so. And like so, girl. I do like to bake the center of my nose. I don't know why. And then of course we're gonna bake the concealer just so that way it stays on. Woo. So we'll switch topic and talk about marriage and you know, relationship kind of things. I don't know, everyone can relate, so yeah, that's a good topic to talk about. So this year I'm super excited because this July my husband and I will be celebrating our 5th year wedding anniversary. We've been together for like 16, I think 15 plus years, almost 16 years. So we've been together for a while. But 5 years is a milestone to be married, so we're super excited. And for those of you that don't know, we did get married back in 2013 in Las Vegas inside the Bellagio Hotel. So marriage is definitely an amazing thing, you know, and communication is definitely key. I mean, if there's no communication within the relationship, then what is there? You know what I mean? So a lot of people do ask too, like, hey Joy, when do you guys plan on having kids? We're just gonna leave that up to God. Timing is everything, so when the timing is right and when God is ready to bless us with the gift, then we'll be ready to accept it. But it's definitely something that we do want in the future, or, you know, when the time is right. It's really hard to talk and do brows at the same time. Okay, so I decided to do the other side off camera just because it was so hard for me to do my brows and talk at the same time. Anyways, we're going to move on to blush. I'm going to go ahead and, of course, use my Chanel blush. I've used this time and time. This is my favorite. It's the Jersey. It's in the color Jersey, and it's a Chanel blush, and I love it. And if you guys have any other suggestions for blush for me, leave them in the comments so that way I can definitely try them out. But I'm just gonna pop some on the apples of my cheeks. And we're gonna dust off all this baking business. So we're gonna blend everything out. All right, so I think now we're gonna move on to eyes. And for this one, I think I'm gonna go ahead and use my Tom Ford palette, which is this guy right here. And this is the Eye Color Quad in the color 3 Cocoa Mirage. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's beautiful. It's just typical brown colors. So we're gonna do, I have a huge mess here, you guys. Huge mess. Okay, so we're gonna use this Anastasia. It's a Pro Pencil. It's an eyeshadow primer and color corrector. And I'm gonna use that as a base for my shadows, like so. Okay, so the first color we're gonna go ahead and use, it's my little brush. We're just gonna take this brush and we're gonna, All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take this little brush right here and dip it into this color. And pack it in a pocket. All right, we're going in with this color right here. And we're just gonna pop that on the crease. Just like so. But yeah, so anyways, speaking of which, YouTube. So I actually have been on YouTube since, gosh, I think 2012. And you guys are probably thinking like, why do you only have this amount of subscribers if you've been on YouTube since 2012? Like honestly, I've been watching YouTube for the longest time. I pretty much have turned all of my friends into watching YouTube. Like, I haven't really been too consistent with my channel. Like I'll, you know, post a video and then I'll like have this long stretch of posting videos and then I'll be gone for like 2 months and then come back. I wasn't ever consistent. And because I was so new to the game, I wasn't really aware of what was important as a viewer. And you almost have to put yourself in a viewer's perspective. You're watching YouTube because you either want to learn something or you are wanting to be entertained, right? So if they're not getting that from you, obviously they're not going to follow you or subscribe to your channel. So I think for the most part, I was just putting out videos because it was something that I wanted to do, not so much as trying to get like 5,000 subscribers in like 2 months. That wasn't my goal at the time. Now I'm putting in a lot more work and doing this full time, so I'm actually trying to capture a certain audience. YouTube is definitely a huge platform that allows you to be yourself as a creator, as a content creator. It's an amazing platform. So if you guys are wanting to get into YouTube or are just hesitant, whatever the case is, I say just do it. But only do it if you're passionate about it. If you're just doing it because you want to make all this money, it's not going to happen. Okay, so the next color is this color right here. It's kind of like a reddish brown. So I'm just going to pop that on the outer crease, I think. We're just going to play it by ear. But yeah, just on the outer crease like so. I just love this brush. I've had this brush forever. It's a MAC 217 brush. And if you don't have the MAC 217 brush, you have to go get it. It's the bomb. Alright. So now we're going to go in with 221 from MAC. And we're going to dip it into this color right here. And we're going to pop that on the corner like so, just to add a little bit of definition. Yeah, so anyways, just going back on the YouTube thing, guys, if you guys are kind of on the fence, been wanting to do YouTube, just do it. Now is the best time. And I know they've changed the whole policy of monetization and all of that, and I'm not really going to get into it because it's whatever to me. Like, I don't know. It's just another subject, another topic. So a lot of people are affected by that because they changed the whole new monetization dealio. And for those of you that are like, what the hell is that? It's when they pay you. So when your videos are being monetized, you get paid for it. So they changed the whole, you know, rules and regulations for it. So now you have to at least have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. But I say this is the best time for you to start because that'll give you the motivation to get there and to get there faster, I think. Alright, so for the highlight, we're just going to go back into this color right here and just pop a little bit on the brow bone. Nothing too crazy. Holy mole. Holy mole guacamole. That's a little crazy right there. So we're just going to blend that out. I am so glad that it's like super sunny outside today. It's been super gloomy and like rainy for the last like week or so. So for the sun to be out, it's just, I don't know, it brightens up my day. Get it? Brightens up my day. So lame. You guys, I tried to get another mascara the other day, I think Sunday, and they were completely sold out. Like, what the freak? My Target was completely sold out. I mean, it's a really good mascara, but geez. Okay, so I pretty much like did the rest of my eye off camera. I kind of smudged up the darker shadow of this palette, smudged up against my eyeliner, kind of smoked out my eyeliner, if you will. And then I applied my falsies, which, if you guys were wondering, it is the Ardell Wispies. And yeah, and I cut them because they're a little bit bigger. So I definitely cut them to fit my eyeballs. So now we're going to go ahead and highlight. We're going to use this color right here in the Anastasia, I'm sorry, not the Anastasia, Charlotte Tilbury FILMSTAR Bronze and Glow Face Sculpt in Bronze. We're going to use the highlight part, and we're just going to pop that right on top of here. And then down to the bridge of my nose. Cupid's bow. Girl, that's so pretty. I like this. I like this palette a lot. It's so pretty. Okay, and then for lipstick, we're just going to go in with my Tarte Tarteist Lip Paint in the color TBT. How appropriate, because it is Thursday. Not planned, guys. Completely not planned. Okay, so I put it on, and I'm still not sure about this color, you guys. So I'm going to put a little bit of this. This is the Tarte Tarteist Lip Paint in the color Birthday Suit. And I'm just going to kind of hot in the middle, the center a little bit. I don't know. See if it changes the color. Alright guys, so this is the final look. Thank you so much for joining me in my chit chat get ready with me. I hope you guys enjoyed the look. I probably would change up the lip color because it's a little bit rosy for my taste right now, but it'll do. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And as always, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Hopefully I don't have lipstick on my teeth. Okay, we're good. Bye! Like a tug of war, what's it all for? Do I want it back?